I want you to imagine a simple scenario right now where you are 75 years old, lived like 3/4 of your life so far, and last week you called your children and said, "Come over for dinner, I haven't seen you in a couple of months." The doorbell rings, they're already here. You open the door with your smile and you see them smiling right back at you. Your son who's 36, your daughter 32, beautiful, your son handsome. They're standing right there with your grandchildren, 2 grandsons, 1 granddaughter. You cannot believe how much they've grown in the last 3 months. You're so happy to see them. They're happy to see you. They're pulling on your pants and your shirt and saying, "Granddad, Granddad," and you just say, "Come on in," invite them over. Sit down in the living space. There's a big corner sofa in the living room. You sit them down. There's enough space for everyone. Your wife is making dinner, a nice, beautiful chicken who's everyone is excited for. You sit down on the sofa. To the left of you, your children asking you about your health. You've always been apprehensive of telling them about your health and overall personal life. Always been a little bit secretive. Whenever they ask you a personal question, you just completely deflected it and asked them a question instead. Always humble about your life. Your grandchildren playing, jumping around, giggling, still pulling on your pants, still tugging on your shirt. You talk now for a few hours. Your wife has almost finished making the dinner. She came over onto the sofa to sit beside you. The dinner is automatically preparing itself because it's the future. She's done all the most important steps. But now you've talked for a few hours and getting a little bit bored. But still, you turn on the TV and it's the Netflix of the future. And you see the only movie presented is the movie of your life. 75 minutes. 75 years of your life. Each minute being 1 year of your life. All compressed into 1 year. The good moments, the bad moments, the hardships, the challenges, the victories. Everything presented in this movie. Your children are in awe of this. They're like, "Whoa, I never knew this existed." Your grandchildren look at it like, "Wow, like this is crazy. My granddad's life? I cannot wait to learn about his life. It must be so full of wisdom." Your wife looks at it like, "I have a chance to find out so much about my husband right here. He has been so secretive all along. What does he have to share?" So excited. Everyone is itching with excitement to just for you to turn on this movie and let it play. But let me stop right there. If you were to show a movie of your life up till this point, what age are you now? 20? 25? If you were to play a movie for your close ones right now, of your movie up until now, would you be scared? Or would you be excited to show them everything you've done? Would you be afraid? Would your heart sink as they ask you, "Can I see this movie?" Because they could see everything in this movie, every little thing that you've done in life, every bad thing, every good thing, they could see. Would they see a boring life where you're just doing nothing, literally just playing video games and waking up and doing hedonistic tasks, chasing pleasure constantly? Whenever you face a challenge, you take your vape and you're sucking on your vape. You came across a challenge and you go to the store, you buy yourself a bottle of vodka to drown your sorrows. Would you live a life that is just full of nothing? And you were afraid to show people that it's full of nothing? Or would you be afraid to show people that it's full of disgusting, vile habits? Would your children have to close your grandchildren's eyes because the movie is completely disgusting? Or would you sit back and just cannot wait to see your own movie about your own life, because you know that you've accomplished so much, that every challenge that you've been presented with, you completely demolished, destroyed. There's moments of you giving out advice to people in need. Whenever someone's being challenged with mental health issues, you sit there and talk to them for hours just to make sure everything is okay. You've been let go of your job, but it doesn't faze you. You go out there, you learn a new skill set, and you completely demolish every bit of competition that comes your way. Your wife, imagine your wife watching your movie at 75, completely in awe of what she's seeing. She never knew that her man is such a strong man carrying the world on his shoulders. Would it be a movie that's exciting to watch, that's entertaining for everybody? Or would everybody go on their phones because it's just boring? Scrolling future TikTok. Your grandchildren completely bored just looking at like Instagram reels. Or would they look with their wide open eyes, never being able to take them off the screen, so they don't miss a little glimpse of your life, because it's so exciting, so inspirational, so full of wisdom, life-changing. They can see how strong their granddad is. Your children can see how strong their dad is. They're so inspired. Your son wishes he becomes you. Or your son watches it and wishes he never becomes anything like you. Now you should live your life like somebody else is always watching. This will ensure that you always make the correct choices. And the truth is, I believe someone else is always watching anyways. Whether it's God, angels, people close to us who have passed away and looking over us, making sure we're okay. Someone always is watching what we're doing. Always watching over us. And that belief is quite powerful, because not only that it ensures that you live a quite fulfilling and entertaining life for yourself, but also a life that is full of good moral values, the highest moral standards. It ensures that you pick the right choices every single time, because the truth is, you wake up out of bed every single time you open up your eyes, you're presented with thousands of choices that you have to make, but it's your choice to make the right or the wrong choice. And those choices compile into what your life is right now. The good habits, the bad habits. How you overcome challenges. How you see life. It's important for you to see life in this way. To see it in a way that someone else is going to be watching what you're doing in life. If it's not enough for you to keep accountable and live life to your standards, then live it to a standard of someone else having to watch over your life. This will ensure you make the correct choices. Make everyone proud. Live your life so it's inspirational to others. Live your life to a standard that everyone looks at you and they want to become just like you. Not so everyone despises you and thinks that you're a complete waster. Live your life so it's entertaining to see the movie of your life when you're 75. And I'm sure you will have a lot of moments on your technological devices of the future where you have videos, pictures of your life that are so entertaining. Live your life kind of like a movie, because you only get one shot. Don't miss out on it. That's it. Make sure you live your life to the highest standard. Don't chase hedonism. Don't chase pleasure. Coaching calls in the description. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Peace.